Hey, Lucky. It's morning for you and night for me. So is it Monday morning? I know I ask you all the time, but I get it confused. $7:43 a.m. Monday morning. I don't blame you. That sounds like fun to me. Still in bed. I figure I would come on here and see what y'all were doing. I didn't do anything the whole weekend. Not nothing. Nothing. You got business stuff to do, huh? Going down the hill, pray a flower pot falls on the windowsill and knocks you in the head like I like to. Oh, you said, well, I get a job with the airline. Hey, Teresa. Yeah, I figured I would come on here because I hadn't been on here in a while. I didn't do crap all weekend. It's almost time for Monday again. All right, will you get a job with the airline? Hey, beautiful chick. Oh, okay, Teresa. Well, you have a good Monday if I don't see you before then. You good? All right. I feel like no. When I say no for this airline thing, that doesn't mean forever, but it just feels like whatever opportunity or idea you're having, it just feels like a no. 10 of Pentacles is reversed. 7 of Swords reversed. I would say, hey, I don't know how to say, I'm going to call you S. Hey to S, because I don't know how to say that name. I don't like the way YouTube did y'all screen names now, where I can't tell who some of them are. You're getting anxious and excited. You already bought those crumpled fancy paper strips for the PR boxes. Look, you're going to be working overtime. Look, you're going to be working every day, all day. That's usually what happens when you go into business for yourself. Will I find a relationship with a guy that will have mutual love and respect? I'll pull you a card for that, but if you already don't have someone you're talking to, it's probably not going to show up, so don't get discouraged. I've learned that the hard way by people asking stuff like that. Will you find a relationship with a guy that will have mutual love and respect? So don't make it, if it comes out a no, don't just know that's why. You know what I'm saying? Hey, John. Hangman reversed. 8 of Swords reversed. So I feel like that person is like not in your reality currently. So if there's someone you're like wondering about, I won't think it's them, because the Hangman is reversed and the Eight of Swords is reversed. It's like you haven't been shown them yet. The Hangman reversed is very narrow viewpoint of it. So you haven't been shown the person. You're welcome. Okay. All right. S says, am I getting a job opportunity? You'll be sending freebies to potential influencers and distributors. Hey, that's a good idea, Lucky. I'm on the beach somewhere. I feel like there's going to be plenty of opportunities, either that's already been missed from your perspective with the Four of Cups reversed, or something specific. If it's just one, it's something specific that you wanted that you're going to feel like you missed out on. But ultimately, as long as you don't give up on trying to apply for things, you will get something. S, because you got the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands, which can be about victory or a new opportunity, but you can't give up. So that might mean that you get turned down for 3 things you wanted or whatever. But in spite of being turned down or told no, if you just keep going, you will get an opportunity. All right, John says, will Daniela A. confess her love for me soon? This song is getting on my nerves. Will Daniela A. confess her love for John soon? Hey, 4102. I can't tell what your screen name is anymore because of the way YouTube done us. She may say things that are friendly or like not thought out, but I don't know if she's going to be confessing feelings because she's very much overthinking how she feels in general with the Eight of Swords. But Knight of Wands reversed, she may say things that are not very planned out and they may be random to show some sort of interest. But as far as like expressing her whole feelings, she's still overthinking how she feels. So I don't know. I don't know about that part. Hey, Sophie. Oh, God. She wants me to sing Always on My Mind. Oh, God. Y'all better take your earbuds out. You're welcome, John. You were always on my mind. I don't have it in my earbuds. Let me see if I can find it for you, Sophie. Oh my God. What is it, Elvis? All right, I did John. It's Elvis. Elvis and Willie Nelson. Gage, I got a song request in here.
Huh? Got a what?
Sophie wants me to sing You Were Always on My Mind.
Sing it.
Here we go. Maybe how's it go? Hold on. Maybe didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. And maybe I didn't hold you quite as often as I could have. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. You were always on my mind. Okay, that's all I got in me, Sophie. I forgot about it the other night. We were on somebody's live and that song came up. Lonely Nights. That is a good song. I never told you. I'm so happy that you're mine. The little things, if I made you feel second best. Girl, I'm so sorry, I was blind. Elvis was in the feels. But it was Willie Nelson originally. I didn't know that. I always heard it from Elvis. So I learned something new about that song. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. What you said, someone was asking if their person was on their mind. Okay, got it. And Niecy just donated for a reading on Cash App. So I'm sorry, Niecy, I didn't recognize your name on here. Because your screen name is 4102. It doesn't show your name. So you can post your question. That's my fault for missing your comment. I'm telling y'all, we gotta send YouTube some emails and tell them that we need our screen names showing up. Because I didn't know that was Niecy with the 4102 thing. It makes it where I don't recognize y'all's names. Niecy said, damn, quit singing Elvis and do my damn question, Marley. Shit. And another good Elvis song is Suspicious Minds. Y'all know that one? I love me some Elvis. But if y'all look at these names in here in the chat, you can, like, Sophie has her name in hers. And John, I see his name. But some of these are not the same anymore. They need to quit. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out. Because I love you too much, baby. Okay, here we go. It's okay. I don't know why my name comes up like that. My first question is, how does Dale feel about me? The second is a general. Okay. Is he somebody that you're, like, interested in dating, like? Is it romantic interest kind of thing? And the second, I'll pull you a general. All right, what deck are we going to use? Now this thing's playing again, that same damn song. There we go. All right, former crush, got it. All right, we're going to do 6 shuffles, and I don't know the name of this deck, but I like it lately, so we're going to use it.
Mom, I just cleaned my ears out, and I can, like, hear colors and stuff.
Yes, girl. Get it.
I ain't been able to hear good.
Maybe you need to bowl them out with peroxide.
That's what I did.
Oh, okay.
Like, now I can, like, hear everything. Like, I didn't know that air was going on. I can hear it now.
I was singing some Elvis for them, Emily.
But I didn't hear. See, I didn't hear, but now I probably could hear it now if you sung it again.
Okay, Lucky.
You see what I'm saying?
Y'all got hypnotized, Sophie. All right, Dale. How's Dale feeling about Niecy? How's Dale feeling about Niecy? How is Dale feeling about Niecy? How's Dale feeling? How's Dale feeling about Niecy? First thing is, like, the cards keep repeating. Like, I'm probably gonna verify it or clarify it with a different deck, because like in the answer position and stuff, it's like this person is assuming that there's no more interaction going to happen between the two of you. Three of Wands reversed is a card that says, I don't have any expectations that we're going to talk, or that we're going to hang out, or that we're going to have a date or go anywhere or do anything. And then the Death card is here. So I don't know if this was a slow process, or if they just feel like there's no interactions that would make them feel as if there is a reason to think there's any future things going to happen. Not really like a relationship, but any future interactions. Like, they don't feel like there's any reason to think there's going to be a date or hanging out, or really like a established pattern of communication, kind of like a stalemate kind of. The Empress is reversed with the Death card, the Ten of Swords, and the Three of Wands reversed. So all of these are saying, like, the connection or whatever y'all had, however y'all know each other, like, they just feel like there's no further, they don't see Hangman reversed. It's like they see a very narrow pathway when it comes to you and them. Like, they just don't see any possibility of advancement. At some point, it could take a little time. They may randomly, like, reach out to you or something like that with the Knight of Wands, just to see if you answer, or if you talk to them, or if you want to hang out with them. Or they may randomly bump into you somewhere. It could be that. But it's something that's not really planned out. It's just something that kind of shows up, and it's here today, gone tomorrow. Randomly, like, viewing your story or liking your post. Or something, or DMing you, or running into you at the gas station. It's something very unplanned that you may interact with them again. And then the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like, from their perspective, they think of you as someone that kind of just focuses on your life and what you're doing, and whether it's your job, your kids, your household, whatever your daily world consists of, that's the way they see you, as someone like that. And they don't even feel like you're really open into communication of any kind. Like, it doesn't seem like they're, like, angry at you. It just seems like they think that there's not anything happening. I'm going to pull you another deck just to make sure if anything else wants to come out. Let's see. How else is this Dale person feeling about Niecy? Even if this isn't true, like how you feel, this can just be a mirror of their own insecurities at the same time. It does make sense. I'm going to just see if we get anything else. There's Actions. Hey, Actions. How are you, baby? Alright. We'll just see if something else comes out. Like, if they're going to take any action or anything. Hey, Pure Heart. I'm on Niecy's reading, y'all. She paid on Cash App, so hold all your free questions for right now. Hey, Creative. Yeah, Four of Cups reversed. That's a card that says, whatever happened between us, It can mean a missed opportunity or something that was open at one point to interact with, and now it's no longer available to this person. It's no longer an option or an idea they can pursue. Page of Cups reversed. Door is closed. Four of Wands reversed. This is a whole nother deck. So Two of Wands can be a stalemate. Nine of Swords reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed. Moon reversed. Like, it is what it is. So I would tell you this. If this is someone, like, since you're asking the question and it's coming out as a dead end, if it's someone you're interested in, I would take some sort of action and then maybe come back after there's some communication, because it feels like they're just thinking there's nothing there. There's no hope for it. There's nothing there for them to be able to latch on to. And if they're a little bit insecure and they think that you're not interested, they're definitely not going to take any action, because it comes from a place of insecurity, right? If somebody's confident, even if you're not interested and they want you, they're going to come forward because they're confident. But if someone's insecure, those kind of people usually have to have like a big sign, like they know they're not, they have fear of rejection. So that could be this person's issue as well, because whatever they've seen in the past is giving them evidence to believe that there's nothing here that can happen. But you still might run into them, I feel like, with the Knight of Wands, or either a message or something. It may take a little time, but yeah. All right, now you wanted a general. Well, there you go, if that's the case. That's weird how that came out like that. You've been praying for that. That's because God answers prayers. You don't want him? Well, he's assuming that you don't want him. You've prayed to release any attachments to him. Well, you've done it. There's the release card, Four of Pentacles reversed. Ain't that awesome? Ain't that awesome? That's an answered prayer. There's no need to worry. There's a stalemate between you and them. Universe has slammed the door. Or they think so, at least. So good deal then. I'm glad that you wanted it to come out that way, because I felt like I wasn't getting anything. All right, let's give you a general. It's not often that I get a reading that you want it to come out that way, you know. So I felt like I was hitting a dead end wall with it. See, y'all, there's proof right there. You pray for something to happen in any direction, Spirit will go out of their way to show it to you, because I had no idea that's what she wanted to come out in the reading, right? She wanted it to be released from her, and she had the Four of Cups reversed, the Four of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Wands reversed. They give me chill bumps. God definitely heard your cry. I'm going to be done crying over here. I got to quit thinking about it. Yes. See, now this is a very good lesson for me to learn. Like, you know, when I get something, and Mark always tells me this, like, if you get something in the cards, even if it doesn't make sense or you don't know why you're getting that, you need to tell the person that, because there's a reason it's coming out. So I was wanting to get another deck out because I'm like, well, maybe something else will come out, right? And it just repeated itself. Spirit's like, quit playing with us, Marley, and say what comes out and leave it alone. All right, general for Niecy. 2 more shuffles. If I had my way, everybody would get what they want to come out every time, but I know it don't work that way. The Moon card. No, that's the Judgment card. It's called Karma in this deck. That's why it always trips me up when it says that, but it's the Judgment card, which can be about awakening, expansion, through adversity, okay? Because you got the 5 of Swords with the Awakening card. You got a lot of 5s going on here. You got 3 5s, and I've only pulled 6 cards. So that's indicative in itself of a lot of change, and some of it can be changed through uncomfortable adversity. It doesn't mean it's fun going through it, but it actually means it's good for you. It's kind of like when we were kids, and all those years of our childhood, our mom made us eat the broccoli, and we didn't like broccoli. But then come to find out, we went to the doctor, and there was some sort of thing we had wrong with us, but we ate the broccoli the whole time, and now we don't have that problem anymore. We were able to heal ourselves through the nutrition from the nasty vegetable. It's that kind of vibe. Me too, Sophie. I love some broccoli and cheese. I feel like you're just you're like going through a cleaning out your closet, a purge kind of energy, because the 8 of Cups is here with the 10 of Wands and all these 5s for a general message. This is more about making room for new things. And the reason why you're naturally doing this, even if you don't consciously realize that's what you're doing, energetically you're doing this because you're going to a different level of consciousness. Your awakening or your consciousness is expanding. And as long as we're humans on this planet, like people will say, I went through an awakening. Well, you don't go through just one. We're constantly able to grow and become a better version of ourselves. And this came out in the Answer position, which is Judgment, which is about expanding your consciousness. But usually when you do that, it's like changing the radio station on an FM radio, right? So let's say you're on the rock channel on the FM radio. Well, whenever you start to turn the dial to go to jazz, you're going to start to hear static before you get there. That's where the 5s comes in. So it's like you're in the process of changing your frequency in a very substantial way. We're always going through different frequencies all day. But I'm talking about a substantial change in your frequency, expanding your consciousness. And it could not be fun, honestly, either right now or in the very near future, or you just came out of it, because you got the 5 of Swords, you got the 5 of Pentacles reversed, there's 2 5s, and then you got the 5 of Wands reversed. So these are 3 5s, and it could make you physically feel tired at times. It could just make you feel like, am I getting anywhere? Internally, I feel a shift. But my outer world is still got some bullshit happening, right? But it's just part of you changing your frequency. That's the static. The 2 of Wands is here. It's like you're going to have some choices. And if you're wondering, should I go left or right, up or down? Honestly, either way is fine. Spirit is saying if you have any choices of A or B, up or down, left or right, pick a path and keep walking. Look how far you've already came, and you were able to successfully do it thus far, right? Well, you're going through the 5s, and you're going through an expansion of your consciousness, but the 6 of Wands is here. This is like victory and success in whatever it means for you. Whether this is having a better set of friends, having more peace in your heart, having a more peaceful home, be it happy in general, enjoying your life, your children, your sister, your brother, anything that is like better for your life that you feel is a victory for you energetically. That's what you're headed towards. And the 6 of Wands, again, the 6 is about balance, but you're going through the 5s. So the 5s is change through adversity. but it's only because you're going through the static of changing the radio station. It's not something that's permanent. It's not something that's going to stay that way. It's just an expansion of your consciousness. So it's actually a good thing in the end of the day. And the Eight of Cups is here. So detaching from things that no longer match your frequency, because most people don't change frequencies a whole lot throughout their life. That doesn't mean they're bad and you're good. It just means no judgment here. They just don't. So, and when you do, it makes it where certain people, places, and things kind of like get pulled away from you as you change your frequency, and they don't. That's what I feel like you're going through, sort of like a purge. But it's just a little bit bumpy, but at the end of it, when you look back on it, that's when you're proud of yourself for it. And that's when you hit the Six of Wands energy. So it's okay. It just feels shitty in the moment. In the 3D world, it feels shitty when you're going through it. But your consciousness, you're waking up to a more expanded consciousness. I'm going to give you some oracle cards. See, if you feel it, then that makes sense. Good. I know it ain't fun, and sometimes it might mess with your sleep a little bit, like you might dream a little bit weird stuff. Because for me, the reason why I'm telling you that is it happens to me. It's like subconsciously I will process feelings and doubts and fears in my sleeping cycle sometimes, instead of it manifesting in my 3D world. So that's normal too. If that happens, don't let it freak you out. I feel like it's temporary. Because the reality around us has no choice but to change when we internally change. And it might look as if things are getting worse initially, but it's just like cleaning out my closet, you know, moving the old out so the new can come in kind of thing. And that's why most people don't want to change their frequency, because it's damn sure not fun and comfortable. The results are worth it in the end, but most people get caught up in the change and they're like, screw this shit, you know, I'm going back. But once you've ever successfully changed, I feel like it gets addictive in a good way. Like you want to keep doing it. Because you can't unsee the truth. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, right? All right, this one says, make today an adventure. This one says, get out of your shell and explore life. This is all about doing new things out of your comfort zone. All right, let me see what else. I've been having weird dreams and profound shifts during my daily yoga practice. I literally have to scream sometimes because the energy is overwhelming. That's good. That's good. You're shedding a layer. You're shedding a layer, man. And then this one says, meditation can supply you with the answers you need to hear. So this can mean your yoga. This can mean prayer. It can mean any of the practices you're already doing. It doesn't have to just be what they're saying is meditation. And honestly, I feel like you can meditate doing anything. Like taking a shower, you can meditate. Anything that doesn't require a lot of brain power, you can be in a meditative state while you're doing it. All right, this one says, let love sink its teeth into your heart. And the bottom says, get your magic on. That's a cute one. So yeah, you're just going through a little bit of a purge. It's just purge energy. You have to laugh through the pain sometimes. I'm literally not even kidding, Niecy. So sometimes my life, like some shitty circumstances will pop up. And I'll be like in my mind thinking like, I can't wait till the universe shows me how this is going to work in my favor. But it'll be so shitty in the moment, it'll make you want to laugh. I hope that makes sense. Like, you're like, how could this even happen this way? You know? You just got to keep telling yourself that it's working for your good.
I hate to interrupt you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to wear with this.
You don't like it?
No, I do. I just don't know what to wear with it.
I thought you was going to wear the ones with the pink stripe.
I tried it and it didn't look good.
Well, wear some of my leggings.
I'm tweaking out right now.
Well, you don't have to wear it if you don't like it. You are very welcome.
I like it.
Thank you.
I don't know what pants I can wear.
And get you a journal. I know I've probably told you 100 times and you get so tired of me talking about it, but get you a journal if you don't already have one. There's Dan the man. Hey, Dan. I finally came on 24 hours after I told you I was. I told Dan last night in the comments that I was going to come on in a little while. And I didn't. You in the wood pile, Dan? You done got in trouble with Miss Aquarius? I journal from time to time. I'll make sure to do it more often. You are welcome. It's fun also when you journal over a period of time and then you see how much you've grown or what you were going through last year at this time, you know. Very therapeutic. Dan will get his switch. Michelle, I do the free questions in between the paid reading. So I just did a paid reading, but if you want a yes or no question, you can post it now. But for all the people, I was doing a paid reading, when they disrespect me and just keep posting, I just start ignoring them. Because I used to be nice about it, but now I'm just like, you know what? If they were me, they would think, you know, how shitty of you. I'm trying to do a paid reading for someone and you keep interrupting. So I just started ignoring them. You're good, Carmen. I'm not talking about nobody specific. Just if I'm doing a paid reading and y'all know it, that's who I mean. So I'm saying I don't know who was specifically doing it. I just stopped reading the comments when I'm doing a reading. All right. Will I find a new job soon? I was laid off. Oh, no, Michelle. Will Michelle find a new job soon? She was laid off. Man, I really empathize with you. I know you already know this, Michelle, but like maybe just start applying for things even if you don't want them. Because to me, it just seems like it's easier to get something if you're already employed, that you have more leverage. So maybe just start applying for everything you can. The things you're qualified for, the things you're not qualified for, the things you're overqualified for, just to get your foot back in the door somewhere. And that might help out whenever you're, and then if it's not something you want, right, just go ahead and take it anyway. So that when you keep applying for things you do want, you can say, hey, I am, you know, employed. I was laid off, but I got this for temporary. It shows your resilience, I'm saying, to possible new people. I agree, Dan. I agree, Dan. That makes my heart sad for her. Because, I mean, like me, I'm a single mama. Like, I'm the only one that is grown up here. And if that happened to me at the holidays, I would be feeling some type of way.
I'm very grown up too.
Oh, Emily says she's grown up too. I'm talking about somebody got laid off from their job.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Michelle, what Dan just said. You know, like the post office or UPS or whatever, Amazon, those places that need more help during the holidays. You might could find something temporary like that. All right, let's see, Michelle. Are you gonna find a new job soon? It's going to take some patience before you get something that you really want, because the Seven of Pentacles is here. But if you don't have time for that, for the patience thing, I would just say keep applying, like I said, with the Knight of Wands, and settle for something you actually don't want. Ace of Cups reversed. But if you get to the point where you're only willing to accept something that you desire to have, I feel like it's going to take a good length of time to get something. But if you kind of just settle for whatever you can get, it'll be quicker. So it's up to whichever way you take this. You're very welcome. And good luck to you. There's stuff out there, just might not be what you want to have. What's that, Dan? A Kelly girl. You said you picked tater chips off the line?
What?
Dan said he was a tater chip picker-upper or something. But I never heard of that before.
He's probably messing
Oh, a
around.
temporary place he worked at before.
Probably messing around.
No, he ain't.
I remember when he told me to wash the dishes or something.
Yeah, that's cute. You don't like it?
I don't know.
You need to show me the one with the pink stripe down it, because I didn't never get to see it.
I took the tape off, and I think I accidentally closed in the shower because it was hurting me. I said, how some, you know.
Yeah, that tape makes it hurt when you take it off.
Because it's like it's taking my hair. I don't even got hair on my arm, but it's grabbing the microscopic, like,
She's talking about that
hair
KT
follicle.
tape.
Like where the hair grows from. It's taking that off or something. I don't know.
All right, I did Michelle. Carmen, will Jay and I be more than friends if we talk? Is there potential for Carmen and Jay to be more than friends if they talk? It sucks to be in a place where you get laid off, like, especially this time of year. Like, I think if I owned a company, I would probably, like,
Wait a minute.
go out of my way to make sure I didn't lay someone off before the holidays. I don't know, just... Maybe, but it's going to be very slow. Like, I feel like more slow than you want it to be if it happens. But I'm only saying maybe because the Ten of Swords is reversed, the Two of Pentacles is reversed. It's going to have to take this person changing their perception about relationships through interacting with you for it to happen. So that's why I say maybe, because it's going to be a very slow process. And that was for Carmen. All right. T, will D eventually move out from my home? Well, you might have to evict whoever that is. It's like a weird length or something.
What?
The sweater. I don't know.
I don't know. It feels like it don't look right. Like the colors.
Have you tried it with jeans?
No, I don't want to.
Well, then don't wear it. You're welcome. All right, will D move eventually out from my home? 7 of Swords. Page of Cups, Emperor card. Only if you take control of the situation and go through the proper channels to make it happen as an Emperor would. Because this person is not going to do it without the 7 of Swords. They use the energies around them to their advantage in a manipulative way if they're the 7 of Swords. You too, Amanda. But yeah, only if whoever owns the property takes control of the situation and makes it happen with the Emperor. All right. Does Hamadi miss me? Miss me, now you gotta kiss me. You welcome, T.
I could tell it's still with no clothes on.
I don't think that'll work.
I think it will.
Emily trying to get her outfit for tomorrow.
It's stressful.
She's stressed. All right, does Hamadi miss H? 2 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. There's a mutual emotional connection between you and them, and they are also physically attracted. So I don't know if they miss you, but they at least have emotions for you. They care about you. They have love for you. Hey, S, I don't know what your true name is because everybody's screen name looks different, but hey, back to you. All right. Will Bia travel to Qatar? Will Bia travel to Qatar? You welcome, Haifa. Will Bia travel to Qatar? Ten of Cups, Ace of Wands reversed, 4 of Cups. Can you make that happen? Yes, because the 10 of Cups is here. That's definitely a yes. However, I don't know if you have issues with getting it off the ground, your plan. There's obstacles in your way that's going to dissatisfy you. So it doesn't mean you can never do it. It just feels like there's obstacles to overcome. But you can make it happen with the 10 of Cups. All right. Does AB think about Sam? Does AB think about Sam? Dan, you done started with your Christmas shopping. You welcome, Bia. Making me feel like I need to get myself together. Me and Emily decided we're putting the tree up on November 1st. We usually wait till after Thanksgiving, but we cannot do it this year because I like putting it up. And if it brings me joy, then I can put it up early. Judgment reversed. 3 of Cups. 8 of Cups. So from time to time, this person thinks about you, but they feel like they're like detached. So you cross their mind, but at the same time, keep in mind that they assume that you and them have detached in some way, or they feel detached. 8 of Cups. Okay. If y'all aren't like completely apart from each other, they at least feel like there's a detached energy between you. Okay, you said exactly, so you get it. But yeah, you do cross their mind, but they feel it's in a detached way. I don't know. There's a space between you and them energetically. Okay. Does Ramirez want to date Amanda? I mean, it's doable, but I don't know. Turn the light on for a minute. hate that light, bro.
You the one told me.
I know. It's okay. It's better than that other thing you had.
It's okay. I need to be looking fine.
I want the jeans. Try the jeans.
I tried the jeans on.
Even the Wrangler ones?
They were the Wrangler ones.
Okay.
I need the huz wanting me at school.
Turn around. It looks good.
Well, now you're just saying what I want to hear.
No, that's not it.
Oh, my goodness.
You're welcome, Sam. All right. Does Ramirez want to date Amanda? Dan, y'all's poor mail people have to just fight through the snow to deliver packages. You already done hit snow time, huh? Does Ramirez want to date Amanda? I feel like they will do things to hang out with you or collaborate with you in certain ways, but dating that turns into a commitment is not something they're interested in for some reason. But not just with you. There's some sort of karmic tie they got going on that makes them view dating to get a commitment as something they don't want to be in for some reason. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles, both reversed. But they would like to collaborate with you in certain ways, whether that's hanging out or interacting on communication or something. But the dating to be committed, they're not into that for some reason. All right, is contacting my ex, Jay, a good idea? You're welcome, Amanda. Is contacting their ex, Jay, a good idea? I would say no if it was me, because I feel like this person's going to tell you or say what you want to hear when you're communicating with them. So to me, that's not a good idea. But I'm going to tell you that and let you do with it what you will. Because as soon as you let your guard down, any sort of obstacles or challenges you had with them in the past, they're going to resurface in some way because they haven't changed, whatever that means. All right. Healing love. Will I get out of my situation very soon? You can post a yes or no, baby. Go ahead. Yes, you will. Especially if you do your very best and whatever that is for you with the Six of Wands. That's a victory card. There is a way to dig yourself out of it. If you give it 110%, you can make it happen and dig yourself out. You're welcome, SOPHOS. I don't know how to say your name. Hey, Soul F. All right. Does JP want to have a romantic connection with Pure Heart? Usually the first frost is Halloween. Well, there's only like 5 days till then, Dan. I hope y'all can stay inside and stay cozy warm. Does JP want to have a romantic connection with pure heart? They're open to the idea, but they got a lot of healing they need to do. So it's likely you're going to trigger them and they're going to trigger you. So there's going to be a lot of obstacles to overcome to make it successful. They're open to the idea. 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups reversed. But there's that Star reversed, which is a very big deal when it comes to being healed enough to make it work between the two of you. You're welcome, Healing Love. Will Sham reconcile with A? Will Sham reconcile with A? That's right, Dan. You layer like an Eskimo.
What?
Dan said they have snow there all the time during the winter. So his first frost is Halloween, and I told him to stay warm. He's going to layer like an Eskimo.
I thought you said lay her like an Eskimo, and I thought you were talking about dirty stuff.
No. Nine of Swords.
I guess I just wear the brown.
Tower reversed. 2 of Cups reversed. There's a desire either on your part to reconcile or theirs or someone's. This is the Tower reversed. An attempt to reconcile. However, there's too much going on here that's going to cause a issue. Unless both people change that, it ain't going to be successful. Attempted reconciliation, but not successful unless there's a change on both sides. 2 of Cups reversed, 9 of Swords. Maybe too much water under the bridge, something like that. All right. Does Kay have any interest in Soul F? Hey, Barbie. They definitely have a interest in you showing them attention. They love attention, 6 of Wands. But I don't see them being willing to grow and evolve with you with the Empress reverse. So it feels very F-boyish. Like they like the attention you give them and the idea of you showing them interest. But at the end of the day, if you want something that's stable and committed, this person is not ready for that. It'll disappoint you in some way. You're welcome, Sham. All right. YOU 786. Will V, B, and E face any disciplinary action after the situation at my former job? You're welcome, Soul F.
Did you really think that other shirt would look good? Did you really think that brown shirt look good? I mean, brown pants.
Yeah. I didn't just say that. Did you put the cream cheese on it? Why not?
I want to try it out.
Oh. Will V, B, and E face any disciplinary action after the situation at my former job? No and yes. It's going to bite them in the ass, but it's going to be when they're willing to take a new opportunity at some point. So not initially or immediately, like what you are thinking. Maybe a warning or something. I don't know what happened, but with the Fool reversed, it's like it's not going to happen until there's a new opportunity that approaches them and they try to take it, that it's going to affect them in some way. So if it's in their employee file and it gets, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say it's in their employee file, right? And nothing much but a warning has happened, but then they get this opportunity for a promotion and it's like between them and 2 other people. Well, this is gonna show up and then that's gonna prevent them from getting it. I'm just giving you an example, but you see how it didn't really feel like it hurt them initially, but at the end of the day it does. So Magician, Fool reversed. Maybe not in this moment, but it will bite them in the ass eventually. All right. Will someone help me find a good marriage partner? What? You giving me too much power. You welcome, YOU. Empress. What you giving me all that power for? Dan says, sounds like Fiddler on the Roof. That's right. Tell her, Barbie. When you ain't looking for them. When you say, you know what? There's a Knight of Cups. When you say, you know what? I'm starting to like this be by myself thing. I think if I don't ever have anybody, it'll be all right. If they show up, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but they really got to be worth it for me to interrupt my peace. It's so nice to come home and have peace. They really got to show their worth to me to interrupt my peace, right? But there is the Knight of Cups, so don't lose hope that that person for you is out there, right? I wouldn't ask anyone to set me up if it was me. Empress, you do whatever you want, and I wish you all the luck in the world, but I just feel like it'll naturally show itself when it's time. That's what I believe. I believe in that, but said online they are all duds. It's because you are pursuing it, right? I want you to try and find someone that's a true match, right? That you know, and ask them how they got together. I bet you they're going to say, at least one of them is going to say, I wasn't interested. They wasn't even really my type. I wasn't even interested, or I wasn't looking for anybody, and they just showed up. But if you pursue it, I feel like it's going to be eluding and running from you energetically. I know you don't want to hear me say that, but I'm just telling you what I believe. There is a Knight of Cups here, but there's also a Chariot reversed, which can say there's disappointments if you give the wrong person a chance. 5 of Cups and the Chariot reversed. But I feel like it'll just kind of happen when you're not trying to find it anymore. Right now, if you are trying to talk to people, you're in the 7 of Cups energy, right? You're like looking for certain options to see if it's the one. And when you get to the 8 of Cups, you say, you know what? I'm tired of these duds. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm okay if I'm just by myself because it's peaceful. And that's when you'll reach the 9 of Cups because you'll be happy with your own peace. Then you'll probably start to get more people pursuing you, and you might even turn a few down. And that's when your person will creep up on you and knock on your door. Not literally, but metaphorically. I agree with Barbie on this one, Empress. I wouldn't let people set me up only for that reason because I believe energetically it's you're trying to get it to happen and it's going to elude you. So your real person won't be the one, you know? You're welcome. And I know people can find people online. I'm sure they can, but I think that the more you pursue it, the more it'll run from you. Kind of like money. I'm trying to learn my whole relationship with money. I'm trying to learn to be more healthy with it. So I'm definitely never been a greedy person. I'm always been a giving person. I'm okay with the giving aspect of money. Where my problem is accepting it in some way. I hope that makes sense. But like accepting gifts or abundance or money or whatever. That's where I be trying to like work on. So we all have stuff we have to work on. Yeah, that sounds like the not fun work, Lucky. Oh no, you're fine, Barbie. I agree with you completely. Dan said he has no problem with money. He's a money hoe. That's my goal, Dan, to become a money hoe like you. You can do it, Lucky. You're going to be good at it. Get you a hobby, Empress. I mean, you may already have one, but I think that's the main thing that helps. A hobby that brings you joy, no matter what it is. Whatever that thing is, do it. I agree, Empress. Dan gonna make it rain on them hoes. Yep, I'm aspiring to be a money hoe like Dan. Hey, Fiona. Fiona done came up in here. Now I can't get my chat to come up. There it goes. We just in here talking junk, Fiona. Have y'all seen Mark today? I might have seen him this morning. Or was that yesterday? I don't know. The weekend blurred together. I think it was this morning if today is the day he watches sports. Because he said something, early in the day. He said something about watching a sports game at like 2 or something, and then later on another one. So I guess that was today. I went in there for a minute. We ate canned chicken noodle soup, and Emily ate tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches. That's what we ate with it, so I wouldn't have to cook actual food. And we hadn't ate out in a whole week. For us, that's good. We eat out every week usually. We try to start eating at home. See how long we can keep that up. Okay, Barbie. I was thinking it was today, but I wasn't sure. Fiona's making some salmon. And Dan made beans and ham hocks with biscuits. That goes good in freezing weather, too. It's about to get cold. Today, the high was like 79, so that's like actually an improvement. Usually it's hotter than that even. I was proud to see it. Lucky got to make her some morning coffee. I haven't even been drinking coffee lately. Let me go get my aloe water. I'll be right back. Oh no, here it is. I had it on the floor. I hadn't seen Tanya today either. I hope she's good. Yep, Barbie, that's what it is. I'm going to try not to eat out so I can save to make Christmas happen. Life coach said I gotta be capping because my hippie ass ain't no fortune teller. I done got Tanya hooked on aloe water. I know it's 2 months away. I'm gonna go ahead and start buying stuff now, like little stuff. And Emily's dad always helps me with the big stuff, so. All right, beautiful chick. Does Z have a soft spot for me still? Does Z have a soft spot for beautiful chick still? I normally just do one beautiful chick, but thank you for being honest with me, so I'm going to go ahead and do it this time. I normally do one per live. My favorite soup, Fiona, is basically getting like my favorite vegetables and then basically like vegetable hamburger soup. My kids even like it. So we put like garbanzo beans, rotel tomatoes, okra, corn, dark red kidney beans. I'm trying to think of everything I put it. Carrots, sliced carrots, potatoes. I think that's all. Oh, she must have went live. I must have missed it. The answer, beautiful chick, is yes, they do, because they're holding on to the Page of Wands towards you with the star energy. So yes, they do still have a soft spot for you. Yep, that's it, Fiona. You're welcome, beautiful chick. Barbie said, I went this morning. Yeah, people come in here and judge what they don't know because they're so bored and sad with their own life, you know? And you know what else is like crazy is that it's like they'll get attention even if it's bad attention. I used to let them make me so mad. Here, I'll delete them out of here so they'll go on. Because they just gonna keep on picking. Like, what the hell? I wonder what kind of snacks she likes. Lucky said the life coach is probably trying to get clients to coach. You're welcome, beautiful chick. Fiona about to get him. Sometimes, Dan, I should have started picking on him, give him a happy point of his day, right? Might would have done him some good if I picked on him a little bit. I swear. It is way better since I turned on subscribers only mode. That means that he took time out of his day to subscribe and wait like a couple minutes so he could type in the chat. Are y'all going to go in Mark's live if he goes live? Because I think I'm going to go, but I like to hang out with y'all with my blankie. It's starting to get dark here earlier, so the time's about to change next week. My previous admirer, Lucky, we'll say that. They show their affection in strange ways, don't they? Barry said, I wanted to play ping pong with him. I know, Fiona, that's what I was thinking. Why, of all screen names, of all the screen names you could have, the ones that used to get me so bad was the ones that were convinced I worshiped the devil. I don't get it. I don't know. Yeah, I can imagine they're not coaching much. They can't type anymore if they're still in here, so that's the good thing. There's Marky. Did your team win? I'm good. I was just about to say, I was saying, I wonder if Marky's going live. I can go get my blankie. I make it to an hour on my live and I'm like, Barbie's trying to beat up this guy that came in here. His name was Life Coach and he was talking all kind of shit. And her and Fiona and Dan was like playing like, you know, bop the Life Coach on the head. Oh, Mark was on TikTok DJing. I missed it. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Is that your first time trying it? We're going to have to come check you out when you do it again. I have TikTok. Oh, 4th. Oh, you've been doing it then. I just don't post on there, but I do have TikTok. Emily says that TikTok is where people find you, that like the algorithm will allow people that you know to find you or something. So I just don't post on there. You could get that going, Mark, and there's you another stream of income. You could monetize it. Me too, Fiona. Appalachian stories are my favorite on TikTok. Like, I know there's other rabbit holes, of course, and I've went down them before, and before I know it, it'll be like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Mark said I send you stuff on there all the time. When I finally look at them, Mark, I'll be like having like 10 things. I know you want to cuss me out. Barbie is getting life coach. Barbie using all caps. She's tired of his shit. Dan says he needs a life coach channel. Oh my God. Do people be coming in your lives and like doing the gift thing and all, and the little heart things where they like your live and stuff like that? I agree, Fiona. Dan would give them some tough love. Won't back down. I know they can give you gifts on there, but I don't know how it works. Like, it'll be like a little dog on the screen or little hearts. You can get all that, but no one gifted yet, but you got 300 hearts. Okay. That's still good. That means they had to basically like tap it or whatever that many times. So you actually have people coming into the live stream. And probably the way TikTok works, I would think, because how it does my For You page, you'll get to be on the For You pages of people that like that kind of music. Oh my God. Dan has a MBA in talking shit. I think when you make chicken noodle soup and grilled cheese for supper, that means you have to come back and eat something else to go with it, because that ain't enough food. Oh, you have to go live every day to get the attention from that crowd. That makes sense. Don't that suck that you have to be that devoted? That's the way I be feeling about it. That's why the way I look at YouTube is it's like a marathon. It's not a sprint. Because if I ever try to be like disciplined and tell myself I'm going to go live every day, I've tried it a million times. First of all, I don't want to come on here if I don't feel like it, you know, because it's not going to do anybody any good. And I just don't have I feel like I just don't have the drive to do it every day. I agree, Fiona. I'm going to go get me something. I think I'm going to eat some cinnamon raisin toast with strawberry cream cheese. That's probably not that much nutrients, but good night, Barbie. Thank you for coming in. Your nephews were in your live, so you was happy. Well, good. I think I'm about to go too, y'all. Only because it's already dark outside and I need my blankie. But if Marky goes live, I'll be in there. And thank y'all for coming in my live. Hopefully I see y'all tomorrow. I'm glad I got to see everybody except for Miss Bikini. So if I see her, if y'all see her, tell her I said hey. Okay? All right. I see y'all tomorrow or in Marky's live. Okay. Love you. Bye. Okay.